Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 as the Kingdom of America. Let's continue on for last off. So we have defeated the Russians. We've basically balkanized the region, and now we're just fighting the rest of the Chinese. But we are pretty close, I would say, to winning that war. Like, we'll probably win it in the next, 5 minutes. So we're going to shift gears and start trying to claim territory against the British. That is my plan. So we draw a fallback line here. Everybody can move this way quickly. Tanatuva has apparently joined our little faction. That's okay. I'm sure you're going to die, immediately. But that's nothing to worry about. I'm sure. We're quickly trying to make our way to the new Chinese capital. They're already at 31% capitulation, so you can make the argument that giving all of this territory to China doesn't really mean anything in the actual grand scheme of things. And you know what? You're probably right in that. Their one city is not even defended. We'll get some supplies from you guys. Thank you. You're going to arrive in the city in just a moment. So that's worth 10 victory points. How much is 10 victory points worth? So we're at 28. So 10 victory points is worth 4 points. 4%. So you're probably worth another 1%. This is probably not worth 1%. How about you? You're worth 1 point, you're worth 1 point. But on the other hand, we still want to take the cities. Are you a Chinese core? You are. You're also worth 1 victory point, so we're going to send a troop way up to the north to take that. And you are just colony states, yeah, so you don't actually matter. You up here are worth 5 points, though. Which is probably enough for them to capitulate. Something's happening. But I do not know what it is that's happening. Okay, so the cancel non-aggression pacts. We can also just justify against you as well. Which is also absolutely what I'm going to do. And you know what? Invade both guys at the same time. What is stopping us? The answer is nothing at all. And it looks like the Ottomans are actually already kind of losing. Which is really embarrassing for them. Our armies are just massive. We have 8 million people in the field right now. Which I would say is pretty good. So you're worth 1 victory point. You are worth 3, and I do have troops already going up there. China, please just realize that you've lost. You're 21%. So what? Coming upon reign is declared independence from the French mandatory government. Well, that is probably really bad for you. Wait, no, yeah, I want to take all states. Take everything from the Chinese. Apparently I cannot do that, so let me pass my turn a couple times. Pomerania, why would you think that now is the best time for you to declare your independence? I do not see the logic in it. Okay, so again, now we're going to do some occupied territories. Scroll down to the bottom. Sabine Republic, at least now it's a puppet state. And they're actually very large. We're all looking pretty. What do I still own here? Just Alaska? Give territory back to the Kazan Khanate. Then I'm going to return territory to you. And then I should return territory to you. And that's looking pretty solid, if I do say so myself. So, if we're going to be invading these other guys, You go here. Yellow army deploys here. Green army now deploys on this front. Purple army deploys over here. So get to where you need to be ASAP. Thank you very much. We have a bunch of researches that we should start to do. You know what? Screw it. Let's get the nukes. Super ahead of time, but who cares? We can do whatever we want. Let's get some more land doctrine, and then we'll also get the night vision goggles. That all seems pretty okay to me. Just prepare some naval invasions here. And hopefully you guys will be able to go like day 1. I still got like a bunch of days left. Unfortunate, but what can you do? We just fight our war against the British, so I'm going to quickly send these guys down to Spain. Looks like you guys are really ready to go for a war. Pomerania has also just... Why does everybody make their own blocks? You don't need 5 blocks. You can... You're extremely dumb. We have a non-aggression pact with your faction leader. Do we? For some reason? Mexico wants to become free. How about, like, you do not do that? Manage subjects. Okay, so Mexico might become free and independent, which is disappointing to say the least, but what can you do? I guess we're just going to declare war on them. But... Yeah, just declare war on the British right now. Call allies. War, war, war. What is it good for? The answer is annexing everybody on Earth. You would not accept. What are you talking about? Oh, you're in the war. Like, okay, fine, whatever. What the hell do I know? The answer apparently is nothing. But there are no British troops here at all. So that works out pretty okay. The game, I think, is still trying to load in people getting called into this war. Which is understandable. We can see British troops are slowly trying to deploy to Portsmouth, but are not going to get there in time. Game, please. I understand there's a lot of tags right now. Send these guys to the north. Are you in the war? No, you've actually avoided the war. But we can immediately declare war on you because you're a puppet. I'm sure Spain will get involved at some point. Green Army. You're going to immediately push your way down to Myanmar. Blue Army, you're going to push your way straight down to the south. Yellow Army, you're going to push your way down to here. And again, you're not involved, but I can just declare war on you right away as well. There we go. We'll get India involved. I don't know how many troops India even has. 59 divisions. WWII, don't be aggressive this time. Just be, like, normal. A normal battle operation for a normal battle day. Where's purple? You're the guys wanting to attack the Ottomans. Well, we'll have our cost of battle against the Ottomans in about another month-ish. Is Spain going to join the war? I mean, I wouldn't if I was them, but... I mean, we'll get these guys attacking just in case. We'll put them on the attack order. There's too many tags. There are too many tags. I apologize for the amount of tags that I've created in this world. Oh, God. This is what happens in Millennium Dawn, too, is that there's just so many tags at the beginning of the game that any major war just leads into this massive spam at the beginning of everybody getting called in. Like, yes, we get it. There's a lot of people to get involved in the war. So you guys are going to march north. You guys are going to march north. Is that it? Is that everybody involved in the war now? God, I hope it is. Oh, nope, there's still more people getting involved. I mean, Spain, I guess, I know is not involved. Why not call everybody in at the exact same time so we can get the loading out of the way? I'm going to do the same thing when we get to the Ottomans. God damn it. Also, there's a bunch of French troops that are in India. So that's kind of screwed up with their numbers. Siam, are you part of the faction? No, you're just kind of neutral. That's okay. I think Britain's the only major power in this entire faction, so... there's nothing too concerning, I think. Oh, you guys need admirals as well. That'd be helpful. So assign some admirals. There we go. We're also going to put you on attack. But just around like the entirety of the British Isles. And hopefully that works out okay. That's my goal, at least. Looks like we've already basically taken over the Italian peninsula. Which is fantastic. Persia is part of the Turkish bloc. Afghanistan is also part of that faction as well. But I don't think the British are going to last long enough to, why? Game. The Coxes don't need to be involved. We're fine how we are. Just move here. Naval combat in this... yeah, it's fine. We'll take London. Take over Plymouth. Take over Truro. Kuwait wants military access? Sure. Is Kuwait part of the... yeah, I'm assuming they're part of the Ottoman faction. And we'll get to them in time. So London's about to fall. Like, we were already how close? 69% of the way done with the British here. The British Empire falls always incredibly easily. Ireland doesn't seem like they want to get really involved in anything. And we can upgrade our rifles to be a little bit better. And also get the bazooka, get a little bit more hard attack and piercing. Seems good for us. Yeah, we've already taken over like half of England. If I go down to speed 4, will it work a little bit better? Yes, it will. Slightly, but a little bit better. Spain, I don't think is ever going to like want to get involved, but they should capitulate with the like. If I look at the war that the Ottomans are fighting, Kingdom of Spain is considered a major power, so I have no idea how it's going to necessarily work for them. I assume the Spanish are still going to be fighting the Ottomans, even if the even the British Empire itself capitulates. It's just going to be that Britain capitulates. Everything else is fine. So we got a single British troop over here. I don't really care about that. I don't know how to get Mexico to stay on our side. Non-aggression pact with... See, they have a non-aggression pact with France. Which they probably actually just re-signed up, because... France is also worth the British. That actually was kind of dumb. But I think that would have happened no matter what. Try to push away into Leeds. We gotta do something like this. Smash our way through. The Sheffield, Leeds is about to fall. The British Empire is already at 39%. And you know, this is like where a decent chunk of their major cities are. Liverpool, Manchester, Leeds, and soon Hull will fall. Already getting down to 25%. Blackpool, I don't think is that important. It's worth one victory point. Yeah, basically. I think with like Newcastle, we should be good. Just dominate the entire island. Now this is going extremely well. Is it going better than... Okay, well, I mean, they did sink my entire navy, which is less great. But that's okay. Boats are for nerds. We don't need that shit here. We are A-okay. I mean, if they take over any of these cities, I think we'll be fine. The question is just which one will we get to first. I guess Edinburgh is going to be the first one. And then probably Glasgow. Is that going to be a capitulation? It should be. And it is. So we are going to take all states. Thank you. And turn. We are going to puppet you. Take all states. Take all states. Did I not take all states? Yeah, I guess that'll eat these areas as well. There we go. So you know the Commonwealth just by yourself? The answer is yes. Technically also with Australia. So now we gotta do a whole other... We can also repair the Suez Canal, but we're not actually in control of it. So, we'll return the port colonies back to my Chinese puppet. Tibet. Let's release the Indian Empire. American India. And then I'll release Pakistan. We'll release Burma. Okay, and now just get called American Burma. Cameroon and Namibia. No, I think we're fine holding on to these colonies. Yeah, and I think everywhere else is fine. Yes. So now you guys are going to immediately position yourselves to fight the Ottoman faction. Because that's our next target. You guys need to probably do something. I guess you can go here. Like, this is also our territory. Red Army, you guys can deploy. Do I have any friendly territory over here? The answer is not really. So you also deploy over here for now. Green, your lines got this. I mean, your line can stretch as soon as we actually declare the war. I guess we might as well release a the British Empire as a beautiful little puppet state. If I had to transfer some tools territory back, which I don't think I will. Okay. We got the Grand Duchy of Great Britain. The ultimate insult. But I think this is going to be a good time to end this episode. So thanks everybody for watching my Anthem. If you enjoyed, give me a thumbs up. Not enjoy, you can always thumb down. If you want to see more, subscribe, and goodbye.